What up, people? What up, people? This wasn't planned, really, but I had to vent. Like, I really have to vent. Big up Joshy J for the raid. I think you sent the raid for some time. Big up to everyone that's here, locked in, locked in. You know what I mean? Yeti, big up yourself, Yeti. Michael Chelsea FC, Michael 1988 Chelsea FC, big up. Hi, Rasta. Sucks. Good afternoon or evening or whatever time it is in New York. Give you guys are behind us in the time, mate. Yes, you're like 6 hours ahead of us. Mr. Joshy J, big up. Yeah, big up, Josh. Caesar, have you been trusting the process since you went off air, mate? Trust in the process. So, people, as you can see, the title of the stream, yeah, is Ruben Amorin. We will suffer together. So yes, people, we will suffer together. You know what I mean? Because we lost 5 points already. We have lost 5 points. We only have one, and we're only playing one game a week in the Prem, and everything is domestic. I'm supposed to be big up, Mr. Josh J. I'm supposed to be confident that this manager could win me a trophy.
Big up.
I'm supposed to be confident that this guy could win me a trophy. Hmm. Like I've said this before. I've said this before, King. I don't trust Diogo Dallo. King, do you know how much we needed those 3 points today? Dallo, Dallo, and these mistakes he makes, bro. Diogo Dallo and these mistakes that he makes. You feel me? Diogo Dallo and these mistakes that he made, and the fact that he's still at the club. He's still getting start. Kobe Mano is still on the. Why is Kobe Mano on the bench? Why is Kobe Mano on the bench? Why are we bringing on Ugarte? Why? Why? What? Like, why? Why? Why are we bringing on Maguire? To see if he could scrape a goal? To see if he could scrape a goal? What this man said? Don't worry, Rasta. Garnacho will be back in United's first 11 out the first.
Mad.
Ah, that is mad. That is a mad thing to say, man. Big up my boss.
Big up, Bombos.
Big up my boss. People, I'm streaming from my tablet because I don't know if you noticed my background. I'm on my lunch break at work, and I had to talk about this, people, because bro, I never in life, I never in life would have thought if I we wind the clock, we wind the clock early 2000s, from 90s going into early 2000s. You telling me that Manchester United will be going through this right now? I'll look at you and I tell you you're chatting shit. Yeah, I will look at you and tell you that you're chatting shit. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Don't speak of my club. If I had a time machine, I'll go back to my younger self and tell my younger self exactly what is going on with the club, exactly what is happening. People always tell me, say, "Oh, Ineos is doing good business. They're doing this. They're doing that. They build a new training ground. This and that. Why are you Ineos out? Because the Glazers are still here. Because they enabled the Glazers to stay. I wanted a full sale. I wanted to go bye bye. Hasta la vista. Good riddance." But no, they're still here. But don't worry, guys. We got a new training ground. Yeah, and the manager said we're gonna suffer together. What was that? What I saw today against Fulham? We had moments where we were good, but bruv, like, why can't we finish? Like, what? Why? The main important thing was we bought Cunha, we bought Mbuemo, and we bought Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko. and we still can't score goals. So, bro, our fucking defenders, bro, is our strikers. So we know what we need to do. We need to put our defenders up front, and we need to put our strikers to defend. Because, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Much better weekend for us African Kings. Still not perfect, but getting there. Yeah, bro. Chelsea slapping goals, bro. I see Chelsea slapping goals.
Yeah,
Chelsea is
it
gonna.
was a good week. It was a good weekend. I mean, 5 out of 10 performance, but 10-10 for the goals. It's West Ham though, so next week we got Fulham, so we gotta beat them, and then we got Brentford. So we got tougher tests coming along. But yeah, man, good to get the 3 points.
Bro,
But can I say something about Man United? Because I watched the game and the initial thoughts was the team sheet. I don't know why you're starting Mount at the number 9. I don't get that. His the manager said Sesko isn't ready, but he's played games in preseason for Leipzig. He's fit. He's a player that you brought in. Start him.
hmm
How are you spending that much money on a striker and you're not starting your striker?
exactly, exactly.
He's not injured.
But I bet you this manager gonna start the striker in a cup game. I bet you. Amorim officially engaged to Bruno and Dallo church wedding Radcliffe. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Mike. Mike, you hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You are hilarious, bro. You're hilarious because this is shambles, bro. This is shambles. Oh Lord.
And United should have lost because their goal shouldn't have counted.
Yeah, bro. The penalty that we got, that was not a pen. That
No,
was
it
not a
wasn't a
that
pen.
was not a penalty,
No,
bro.
it
That was
was.
not a penalty. And bro, the fact that yeah, bro, Ruben Amorin should leave tonight, bro. Bro, like I want him to leave. I wanted him to leave from he gave Spurs a trophy. That's what I wanted. From he gave Spurs a trophy, I wanted him to go. But I know Ineos is not gonna sack him. Ineos is not gonna sack him. Yeah, playing twice a week is our best test, Africa King, with Sanchez
Yeah.
in goal. That's what we are stuck at with now. Yo, y'all have everything else good except Sanchez.
Oh,
Every
we need centre back as well. We need a centre back and a goalkeeper. With Colwell out.
hello, how you doing, Sanji? Bless up. Thank you for passing by. Peace and love. Yes, peace and love. Jah Rastafari. Wait a minute, King. Guess who it is? Bruno shouldn't have missed that penalty. King, share the screen, please. I want you to share the screen. We're gonna get back to the comments, people. We're gonna get back to
You
the
have to,
comments. But
you have
I want.
to, you have to add it in on your side.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Add to stage. So, people, I hope y'all can see that. Yeah, I hope y'all can see that. This is what our captain says. Yeah, what my so-called captain says. Yeah, as every penalty taker, you have your ruthlessness. You have your own thing that you do. Routine. Sorry. It upsets me because the refs didn't apologize, and that's what triggered me in the moments. But the trigger. Man, it triggered me in the moment, right? But that's not the excuse for missing the penalty. Scroll down so I can finish reading the rest, please.
That's it.
Uh, yeah, that's it. That's Bruno Fernandez scored on his penalty. So, you mean to tell me, bruv, you're triggered? I remember when I had a captain on my club. He used to trigger goalkeepers. Goalkeepers was afraid of us. I remember when Roy Keane walked out before the goalkeeper came out because he was ready. He wanted to get this shit over with. You feel me? But our captain said he's triggered. That's why he missed the penalty. Are you taking the piss right now? Are you really taking the fucking piss, bruv? You're
Oh
triggered?
man.
You are triggered. You are triggered, really? Huh? Let me see. Big up, Mr. Josh today. Love your work. Facts. What else? Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, criminal acts. What? Extract 34 years in jail. Yeah, they should do their time. They should, yeah. At Drake Slayer, you lost on XG this time. Yes. Yo, please. Yo, bring up the games when we played against Arsenal, please. I want you, King. I want you to bring up the stats, the shots on target that we played against Arsenal. Please put them on the screen next. Thank you. Because there's something I'm trying to get at. There's something I'm trying to get at here. Yeah. Own goal should not have stood. You're ahead. Hands foul. Yes, but we didn't. We got lucky with that. We got lucky with that. 7 wins in 29 games for Amarin. But I need players. If you're a good manager, you're supposed to use what you got. And the system he has, yeah, the system he needs to adapt it. He needs to tweak it. But he's not. He's stubborn. And you know what that stubbornness remind me of? Mr. High Line, mate. Mr. High Line, mate. Mr. High Line, mate. Okay. Yep. The captain needs to grow some and just puke off. Yeah, bro. Listen, if you're a captain of a football team, bro, you're supposed to have you're supposed to have iron will of steel. But Bruno is is an emotional head case.
He shouldn't be the captain. With that mentality,
He should
this
not be.
quote, he shouldn't be the captain.
Nope.
That's not a
He's a
leader.
sword,
That's
but
not a
I'm
leader of
happy.
men.
Yep. Yep. Let's see. What about the players that take penalties? That great loser is in laser in their eyes. That's far worse. You see that especially in European football, every weekend in and every weekend out. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
not even just lasers. They're jeering, booing. I remember South African World Cup. The vuvuzelas were ringing off when people tried to take penalties. Like there's a lot of things that should distract you that don't distract. But a good penalty taker should just do what they're doing. Man said because he got bumped by the ref, he got upset, and it made him stop his routine or
Stop
whatnot.
his routine, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. King, that is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. You're the captain. You supposed to be mentally strong for that shit. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? What the
Do
fuck?
you want me to put up the Arsenal game
Yeah, yeah,
stats?
yeah, yes. Yeah, it was bad. A draw is not the end of the world. Cunha could have scored twice, bruv. But did we score? Did we score? No, we did not score. A draw is still a loss, bro. I grew up in a generation where you do not celebrate draws. It's still a loss. You want the 3 points, not one. Okay, zoom in a little. Zoom in a little more for me, King, please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these are the match stats. These are the match stats against Arsenal, right? Did you get match stats against Arsenal? We had 22 shots on target. Right? We had, and Arsenal has nine. No, no, sorry, we had 22 shots. How many shots we had on target? King, slide over a little more, please.
7. It
We had
shows.
seven shots on target. Arsenal had three, right? And how much percent of the ball we had? 61% overall. Arsenal had 38%. And what happened? Arsenal scored a goal, and boom, they defended, low block, boom. What happened? We lost. We lost. And show me the stats for today, King. Show me the stats for today. So People was getting all gas because we played against Arsenal. The performance was good. Getting all gas over friggin' preseason because the performance was good. Getting all gas because the manager won a domestic trophy. Two domestic one two preseasons one two preseason trophies. Why the fuck are we getting gassed over that? Why? Why are we fucking getting gassed over that? Are you serious right now, bro? A preseason fucking okay, okay, okay. So we had 52% of the ball today.
No, Fulham
No,
did.
no, no. Sorry, Fulham had 52% of the ball today. Man United had 47%. Yeah, we had four shots on target. Fulham had three, right? And we had 13 shots, and
No,
Fulham
no,
had 10.
Fulham had
Fu-
4 shots.
Fulham had four shots, right? Sorry, Fulham had four shots. Sorry, we had three shots. We had 10 shots on target. So, so I want to know to all the GA merchants and XG merchants. So what happened? What happened? I want to know what happened. Why couldn't we go to Fulham, right, and win and get those 3 points? We would have been eighth or ninth in the table, and go on a nice little bounce in for a cup game against Grimsby Town, and then slap Burnley. Why couldn't we do that? No, no, no. You know why? Diogo Dallo lost the ball, and what happened? What happened, people? What happened? Boom. Fulham scored in the 73rd minute. So at least Fulham players know how to finish their dinner. They know how to score goals. We lucky that goal stand, by the way. We were lucky. But you know what? I never got carried away after last week because you can't trust this team. Yeah, we can't trust these players no time at all. We can't trust these players. People was gassing up that we got Cunha and Buemo and Sesko. Bruv, why what yo, the manager said Sesko is not ready. The man did preseason with RB Leipzig. How is he not ready? He did preseason with RB Leipzig. That got battered by FC Bayern the other day. 6-0, bruv. 6-0. Huh? Why can't I see them type of goals? Chelsea beat West Ham 5-1. Friggin' Arsenal beat Leeds 5-0. RB Leipzig lost to FC Bayern 6-0. Why can't I see goals like that? Why? Why it's so hard? Why it's so difficult for Man United to do that? Like why? Like I don't get it, bruv. It's so frustrating, bruv. And everybody want to look at stat pattern and GA, yeah? This is me looking at the stat patterns and GA. We're still shit. We are still shit. It's the same shit from the same characters, the same mistakes. Why are we conceding goals? Why are we conceding goals? Why? Why are defenders not doing their job? Why? Huh? Why? Bruv, I never been so embarrassed in my entire life, bruv. I never been so embarrassed in my entire life being a Man United fan. I never been so embarrassed. Being a Man United fan right now it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. XG and GA, so it is overrated, bro. It is overrated. XG and GA is overrated. I never been so embarrassed. Yo, Chelsea had a bad season. They had a bad season, bro. They got a manager from the championship. They started off a little rough here and there, yes, bruv. He won them he won them the Europa Conference League. Finished in the top friggin' four and won the Club World Cup and slapped West Ham the other day. Well, on my end, my manager came in, lost 15 games, only won seven in the Premier League, right? Binned off the league, say he's focusing on the Europa League so we could win a trophy. That's what he said in the press conference. And what happened? He made Ange Postecoglou's words come true. He said, "In my second season, I always win things. One Spurs a trophy, first time in 7 years, and we're gonna be remembered as the club that gave Spurs a trophy." Thomas Frank, Thomas friggin' Frank, dominated the PSG versus versus Spurs game in the 80 minutes straight. In the 81st minute, he went a little bit too defensive. They collapsed, and PSG scored two goals, and PSG won on penalties, a Super Cup. Yep, PSG won the Super Cup. Tottenham went to Man City and won. Got the 3 points. And they played against Burnley, got the 3 points. Spurs have 6 points. And when I tell people that we got to be careful of Spurs because Thomas Frank is setting them up good, they possibly could finish in the top five this season. People say, "Oh, I'm chatting the shit. It's Spursy, bruv. He has them playing good. He has them playing good football. King, am I lying?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay then. Pick up
Also,
yourself.
also is Thomas Frank won back-to-back games, which Ruben Amorin hasn't done yet.
Yes, we haven't. He hasn't. Big up yourself, Soccer Junkie. Big up yourself, Adam 2025. Yep, yep. Wait. Thanks for Thomas. Thanks, Frank. Don't sleep on Tottenham, bruv. Listen, bruv. Let's not. Let's see. Tottenham should have won the Super Cup if it wasn't for the
Yeah,
DNA moment forbid.
yeah.
Oh my God, lid. How do lid? I don't wanna like pronounce the name. Imagine if
Um,
this if
Abdul Talib.
Abdul Talib. Thank you, King. Imagine if this Manu missed a penalty. Will he be out 4 weeks? Bruno, life goes on. Bro, listen, Bruno's gonna play the next game. Bruno is gonna play the next game. Kobe Mano is sitting on the bench. Why is he on the bench? And then the manager talking in a press conference that, oh, Kobe and Bruno is fighting for the same position. Are you taking the piss? Are you taking the piss right now? Okay. Thomas Frank has more than one page in his formation book. Amarim will be sacked with his lovers Dalo and Bruno.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He is not wrong.
Them two should leave the club as well,
Bro,
alongside Amarim. The
bro,
thing about Amarim is, as well, is that we all know the issue is the midfield, but
yes.
you're not playing Manu. You're playing Bruno in there, and Bruno doesn't work in there because he just
Mr. Rocket Launcher. Rocket Launcher's about bro, the fact that Joshua Xerxes didn't start, it just baffles me, bro. It
yeah. He,
baffles.
he didn't he didn't bring him on when you needed a goal. He's a striker, attacking player, but he brought on
Mm,
centre backs at the end. He brought on centre
yes.
backs.
Mano is not being picked on merit. It is a black thing, and hammer him out. I feel you. I feel you on that. Bruno will even be at the starting lineup on one leg. They will call it fighting spirit. He should have gone to Saudi. Facts.
Yeah,
Yo,
you should.
listen. When Roy Keane was calling out Bruno last season because he's Man United captain, and people was talking shit about my club's greatest captain for calling out our current captain, I agree with I agree with 100% what Roy Keane said. You're the captain of Man United. You need to do better, bro. I seen Roy Keane run up to Ronaldo's face and tell him, "Why? How the hell did you miss that? You better not mix it again." He cursed him out in his face, bro. In his face on the pitch. And we have a captain is triggered by what a goalkeeper said. Get the hell out of here, bro.
By the referee, by getting
By the,
bumped
but,
by the
sorry,
referee.
sorry, sorry, by the referee. Sorry. I'm just so mad, bro. United need to accept that new Saudi bid for yes ASAP. Get out
Yeah,
of here, bro. Get me that midfielder from Brighton, bro. Because at least I know he could hold up. He could hold the ball up, and if he loses it, he get it back. You know how many times Bruno loses the ball? Do you know how many times Bruno loses the ball? It baffles me. Why is this manager not letting him a whole bench? It really baffles me, bro. It really baffles me. Big up Joshy. Jigga Josh Surprise still staying up. um, is that the Real Madrid orange away kit from
yeah,
last season?
it
Yep,
is. It is.
Hala Madrid, bruv. Hala Madrid won today. Yo, listen, that's why I'm not so mad. Madrid won their game today. Yeah, I feel like in La Liga, Madrid caused me pain last season, but let's see what they're gonna do this season. Man United is still the same rinse and repeat shit. The same rinse and repeat shit. But when I say these things, when I call it out, oh no, you're negative. You're talking bad about the club. You don't know nothing. And we have some delusional fans in Man United fan base chatting shit that when we lost the first game of the season of first day of the season in 2013, we beat Fulham by 4-0 and we won the league, and that's how it's gonna be. You have two United fans chatting that shit. Two of them. Those delusional. They are so delusional. I'm embarrassed to be a United fan to see crap like that. Yo, last season when we beat Aston Villa on the last day of the season, the Old Trafford Massive should have booed them for the disgrace that they did last season. Utter disgrace, disrespect. You give Spurs a trophy, bro. If that was FC Bayern, if that was Real Madrid, if that was friggin' Barcelona, you give your rivals a trophy, you get sacked. Although we don't consider Spurs a rival, but still, bro, you do not lose. Oh my God, bro. Let me get to the rest of these comments, man. People, all I'm asking, man, let's just smash the likes, people, smash the likes. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel, please. I would try and get Unai Emery, a manager with EPL experience, ASAP. Bro, listen, bro, listen, bro.
Nah, Villa lost this weekend as well.
Listen, bro. I feel like Unai Emery is a good manager, and Aston Villa probably going to finish ahead of us this season. They're probably going to finish ahead. I feel like we're going. You see the numbers we were flirting with 12, 14, and 15, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I think we're going to flirt with those numbers again because we're currently 16th. We're currently
Villa's below you right now.
the 17th.
Yeah,
Villa, Villa. I said
lost one and drew one.
we're currently 16th, people.
Yeah.
16th. Are you taking the piss? Texas talking about, oh, it's only 2 games. I said, I'm going to give this manager 10 games. That's what I said. That's including league and cup games, 10 games. And I will give corrective criticism on any damn thing that I see. And I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. This is Man United, bruv. And we're not acting like a big club no more. Matter of fact, I don't even consider us. to be a part of the Big Six anymore because of that disgrace of a performance we did last season. It was an utter piss take. It was a disgrace. And yet we have these paid professionals. Overpaid professionals. Whether we win or lose, they still get paid to give a performance like that. They don't understand. We needed those 3 points today. We lost 5 points already. Five. And I'm supposed to hold that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here, bro. Spuds Test also will play twice a week, and Madison is out until February 2026. Can their squad cope with that? Don't know, man. But listen, I feel like Thomas Frank is gonna have them. He's gonna adapt. He's gonna adapt. But do I think my manager is gonna adapt? No. Let me just run through these comments, King. Yeah.
I think Frank
Uh,
is going to sign a couple players towards the end of the. Well, Spurs are going to sign a couple players. They're looking at Savio, so I think they'll replace Madison in terms of bringing in a player. Hopefully, the thing about Tottenham is the manager's great. It's their ownership that is absolutely terrible. So
mm,
they haven't
my
brought in the players for him to be successful fully.
Okay, so Adam got his original the orange kit today. Boom, bro. And
Yeah, gold kit.
people asking me if I'm gonna buy any new United kit. No, the hell I am not. I rather wear retro kits. I rather buy Real Madrid's new kit. No, bruv. No, bruv. Absolutely not. Adam, do annoy to go sleep. Okay. Um. What's this person saying? Big up, guys. The goal we conceded because that average player dollar lost the ball in the first place. Thank you. Thank you. Why is Dale Dollar still at my club? Why is he still at my club? Why is he still at my club? Hmm? Why is Dallo still here? Why? It's the same characters making the same mistakes at crucial times. Okay, okay. Units, the standards fall off. No surprise me. It's been falling off. Yeah, since 2013. Yeah, last time we won the league. We appointed David Moise. Moise, get the fuck out of here. Real Madrid win was rotten. Suddenly, everyone expect that results. Routine. Yeah.
To be honest, Madrid was poor in the Club World Cup against PSG, so
Mm,
they need to play better under this new manager. And
yeah.
last season was a bad season for Madrid. It's one of the worst seasons we've seen from Madrid in a long time. They didn't. I don't think they did win anything last season outside of
No, they didn't. Except the Super Cup at the beginning of the season.
and the Club World Cup, but the international whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But the main three trophies that they want to win in the two main in Spain and the Champions League, they didn't win. So yeah, they need to have a good start to this season. They can't afford not to,
Yep.
especially with the money they're spending and the players they brought in.
Yep. We see we need a goal and the manager bring on three defenders. What he think like this I don't understand. We need goals. The manager's bringing on three defenders. Great, just great.
Yeah, yeah.
Spurs are not rivals. Yeah, I know they're not rivals, bro. But I'm just mad that we is my club that gave them a trophy. You feel me? They're not our rivals, bro. But I'm just mad that we gave them a trophy.
You don't want to lose to a team in the same league in the European Cup final.
Exactly. As long as everyone buys the merch and go to the game, the Glazers will always win roster. Facts, mate.
100%.
Facts. Facts. Amorim needs a ball bag removed after every loss and draw. He will owe United 89 balls. Yo, Mike, you are hilarious, bro. You are hilarious, bro. I gotta respect it. Yeah, today Real Madrid, Michael. I thought Rodrigo was good starting. I don't know. Manchester City will still go for him, bro. Maybe not. Maybe not because I don't see him leaving. I don't see him leaving Madrid. I don't see him leaving Madrid. Any player will struggle surrounding with Bruno. He is net negative for this team. Facts. Facts. And why does this manager keep starting him?
So
Why
he's the
does this manager
captain.
keep
That's
starting
why.
him? Take away the captain badge. Strip him of the captaincy, bro.
That's
King,
what they need to do.
King, you seen your club have bad man strikers, bad man captains, right? I've seen my club have that. Why do we have Bruno Fernandes still as our club captain? Why? The other day, Roy Keane called him out, and people in our fan base was chatting shit about Roy Keane that brought us to a final that won the treble. I won us 7 Premier League titles. Mr. Captain Marvel.
You know why?
Roy Keane knew. Roy Keane had that mentality. But no, do these players have it? No. Sorry, King, continue.
You know why players people disrespect the legends is, well, some of them are too young to even remember these players playing at the time. So all they've seen them as pundits. Also, a lot of these modern day fans are player FC. They have a particular player that they like. You got a lot of Bruno fanboys that, think everything he touches is gold. He can't do no wrong. But you see
Right, bro.
what you see his output and you think, oh, he's a good player. But if you actually watch him play football, you understand why he isn't great in the 8 position. He is a good 10, not a great 10. But as an 8, he is pointless because he gives away the ball. He does stupid stuff. His ball retention isn't of the level it needs to be, and he always runs out of position. So the middle of the pitch is pretty much Paco Polos for United. Even the Fulham players said it on the interview. If we can get back behind the 2 midfielders, the 3 centre backs aren't going to jump. We'll be able to get in behind easily by just bypassing the midfield.
You hear that,
He
people?
said it.
You hear that, and you hear that. And I said we need a goalkeeper and we need a midfielder. But what is this club doing? Fuck all. Sports don't even enter my thoughts, but not ever lose to those.
Yeah,
Yes, bro, and we lost to them. We lost to
yeah.
Spurs. We lost to Spursy.
United need 2 midfielders. They need 2,
Yep.
not just one.
Last season, we don't have much goals because we are not creating chances. Holland was not getting enough service this year when we have the likes of Cunha and Mbepo who can help to create chances. Amorin took out Holland. But Holland wasn't good to me, to be honest, bro, because you've been here for 2 seasons, bro. 2 seasons.
No, the thing is, you don't play Mason Mount up front. You either play Sesko or you play Xerxes. If you think Sesko's not fit enough, then play Xerxes up front. I don't know why he didn't do that against Fulham.
Bro,
I don't know what is this defensive style that he's trying to play, like with this defensive striker. What is this?
bro, if
It's
Darlow
moving
ever
like
becomes
Arteta.
captain, bro, if Darlow ever becomes captain, bro, 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 yo, when that game was over, I was fuming. I was gonna record myself and do a match reaction, but I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go on a rant yet. Let me just go on a live. Let me go on a live stream and just hash it out and talk it out for 45 minutes, people. But bless up every man them that's here in the
Yeah,
chat with me. Yeah, bless up everybody. Yeah. If you haven't, please smash the like button. And if you like what we're saying, please subscribe to the channel because we don't do sugarcoating over here. We speak the truth and we keep moving forward. But yeah, I don't know, man. Fans are slowly realizing that the worst signing United have done in this market, bring on 2 defenders when a goal is needed. Totally incompetent. Yes, bruv, we went and got Benjamin Sesko from Newcastle. I would have started him today, bruv. Show me what you could do. Show me what you could do. This is the reason why we went and bought you, bruv. And if this manager talk this bullshit about, oh, he's not ready. Man was doing preseason with RBG Leipzig, and yo, King, 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 King. I swear down, my brother. I swear down, my brother. I swear down. If this manager, if this manager don't start Benjamin Sesko in our next two games, I'm really gonna question him, bro. I'm really gonna
Yeah,
question Amarin, bro, because it's like, bro, you bought the asset because Rasmus Hoyland was no good, right? Why not play the asset? I didn't want Benjamin Sesko. I wanted Ollie Watkins because I know week in and week out, I'm gonna get goals from Ollie Watkins. I don't give a f if he's how old he is. I know for a fact that he could score goals. He's done it for England and he's done it for Aston Villa. So why in the flying we went and do the opposite? But you know what? This is what y'all wanted. Y'all went and got him. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, yeah. Yo, listen. I need the fans to wake up, bro. Wake the up. Please wake up. If Bruno actually goes, watch. Yo, listen. Let me see.
can I say about the Bruno thing?
Yeah. Go ahead.
A lot of the times fans seem to forget that even if a player is, let's say, good or of a okay level or a good level, if they go, the club still stays. The club moves on. The club can come better with moving a player on. If you look at, for example, Spurs, when they moved on Harry Kane, people were saying they'd be in a worse situation, but they're able to build a better team without relying on a star. So if you remove Bruno, you remove a player who's not captain material or very whiny, always does the hospital pass, and you allow for your team to be better overall because you can bring in better players. Maybe bring in Baleba, maybe bring in a Wharton, maybe bring in a couple other midfielders that I haven't named, and actually build a proper team. Because in the end of the day, people were saying the same things in the Chelsea fan base when Mason Mount and Havertz left. But look, what are they doing? Look at what Mason Mount is doing. Look at what Havertz is doing. And what did we do with that money? We reinvested. Now we have Casado, Enzo, Andre Santos. We have better. So, for example, so let's be honest. Bruno isn't United Champions League, Premier League winning level. So get
No,
better,
no,
sell
it's
and
not.
get better.
Exactly.
Stop relying on these individuals that aren't good enough in the long term. He's what, 27, 28, 29. He's not going to get any better. He's not going to improve. He's either going to get worse or decline. There's no improvement with Bruno. So get rid of him, get some younger talent in, and actually play Kobe Mainu and play the Ahmad in his in a 10 position or an attacking position rather than the right wing back. Get actual wing backs or change up your formation or get a different manager and then improve over time because Bruno isn't it. He
Bro,
isn't it.
bro, bro, listen, we are 5 years behind, people. 5 years behind. Eric Ten Hag bought these scrub players that are no good. We're 5 years behind. And I was hoping for us to get a midfielder. We need a midfielder. We need a midfielder because listen, we have to get back in Europe. I don't care if it's the Conference League. I don't care if it's the Europa League or miraculously we get back in the Champions League. Because if we're not in Champions League again, that's another 10 million pounds we have to pay to Adidas. It's another 10 million pounds, people. Yeah? Wake up, people. Wake up. Like, when is this fan base gonna wake up? Like, seriously, we could have got a full sale. Get rid of the fucking Glazers. No, we did not. We did not. We enabled them to stay because Jim Radcliffe is Mank born and bred. And y'all fell and believe this. We got a new stadium. Yeah, not a new stadium, new training ground. Yes, your new training ground looks good. This and that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, are the signings that he brought in good enough for the team to do better? No, we need five. We need five more players. Five, five more players. Run through these comments. Yeah. 1 point in 6. Get him out now. Yep. Do you think Ruben tactics co- also some of the problem and not good? Yes, because the way how he be doing the substitutions at the wrong time. I would like for him to do early substitutions. He does not. He does substitution late, and he says he's not going to tweak his system. He's going to stick to his system because it works in Portugal. Bruv, the Portugal league and the Premier League is two different leagues. You in the Prem, you have to adapt. Look what happened to Pep Guardiola. People are figuring him out. He's gonna have to. Pep is gonna get it right. I don't want y'all not to understand. Not because they lost over the weekend. One thing with Pep Guardiola, he gets it right eventually. Turn, turn, turn. Okay, okay. Remember, Ineos told us we don't need to sell Bruno to buy new players. Yes, but we still need to sell. We should have sold Bruno. Give me that 100 million. Give me that 100 million. I would have took it right, bro. Uh, why do you think Ruben tactics? Do you understand it, bro? Listen, I feel like with his tactics, right? When it comes to the Premier League, if you're using your same tactic and you notice the players are not understanding or it's not working how you want it to work, right? You got to switch up, do a little tweaks here and there. Still keep a tactic, right? But do a little tweaks here and there. Do your little tweaks here and there. Because you have to adapt. The Premier League is competitive. Listen, every team, every team that's below us over the years, they came to Old Trafford last season and turned us over. Teams that should have never been beating us last season, they turned us over. And they're buying better players. Their scouts are getting good. That means they're catching up. We're falling behind. Come on.
Can I add something onto that one?
Yeah.
I don't think the tactics are the issue. I think, listen, every team in the Premier League needs a proper midfield. The midfield is the engine room. The midfield is where you win the battles. The midfield is where you win the game. There is
Midfield,
no tac. There is
midfield is
no
the glue.
tactics. There is no tactics that are gonna change that midfield of that midfield two of Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. Casemiro's past his sell by date. Bruno Fernandes isn't an 8, he's a 10. So until United fix that, either internally, maybe Kobe Mainu, maybe Ugarte, but I don't even think Ugarte is good enough. Or they buy midfielders, buy actual proper CMs that can actually sit in the midfield and retain the ball and control the game and can actually compete, even if it's 2 versus 3 or 2v2 in midfield. Can they do that? Until you get that, you're gonna always gonna lose games. You're always gonna drop points because in the end of the day, teams are gonna do the same thing. They'll bypass your midfield, and then once they go to your defense, it's easy money. And Fulham did that, and they're not the greatest of teams. They're a mid-table team themselves. The better teams are gonna exploit it even more.
Exactly. But one thing with Fulham, on their day, they could beat anybody. So
Yeah,
I've seen them do it.
yeah.
Apparently, the CEO Barada has told us we will win the league by 2028. You need to stop chatting shit, bro. Eric Tanner can hold that result this weekend. Yes, I'm glad though. He deserved that too. And the replays on the individual and relies on individual brilliance from day one. Yep. Adidas will probably cancel the sponsorship football result business. United needs producing the yeah, bro. Anytime Mark writes something in the chat, bro, I have to laugh, King.
Yeah.
Yo, Mark, bless up, bro. Bro, you are hilarious, bro. I respect your honesty and I respect your brutal honesty, bros. I
I don't think they'll ever cancel it because United as an institution always makes money. The people will
Yep,
buy the shirts, people will buy the merch. That's the
yep,
problem. That's a problem though.
yep,
Ar-
and
Around the world.
yep. Um, Interestingly, in our current Chelsea squad, only 4 players have played UCL football: Reese, Trev, Cole, Palmer, and Enzo. Also, Pereira and Caicedo will be making UCL debuts. It's mad, isn't it, guys? Yeah, bro. Listen,
Yeah,
when everybody was taking a piss out of Chelsea, I noticed what Chelsea was doing. They were on the low, they were doing good business, and their good business paid off. Everybody laughing and mocking at Chelsea. They spent all this money, but all that money won them 2 fucking trophies. Yeah, okay. Mark is hilarious. Yes, he is. So United didn't even score from opening play today. It wasn't own. It wasn't an own goal by Munoz because of pressure. Euro didn't even get a touch on it. Yeah, Fulham has Chelsea next.
yep. It needs
Um,
to win.
Timu should be a new United shirt sponsorship. Yeah, why? Yeah, yeah. Why the not, bro? Why not? Why not? Timu sells shit for cheap. I bet you if you go on Timu right now, you probably fucking find people selling United shit on Timu for the low. Arada should be arrested for the fraud saying United will win the EPL by 2028. Give him the Prince Andrew cell.
No, he misspoke. He meant to say 2038. He said the wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bro, Mark, you are hilarious, my brother. I'm not gonna lie. You are hilarious, man. Listen, people. I'm a United fan. King is a Chelsea fan, and King know me for a good while now. And King know whatever I speak. I speak the facts. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't I don't pretend like I don't see the problems. I see the problems. I call out the problems. And every man in the chat that was passed through, stopped by for a little, bless up, yeah, bless up. 'Cause you know why, people? I don't have time for the BS. I don't have time for the BS, bruv. We need to hit the ground running. We need to hit the ground running, bruv. I have Paramount Plus. I pay for that shit. I watch Champions League football on it. I want to see my club in Champions League competing in the best tournament in Europe. But are they? Are they gonna get their act together? I don't fucking know. And I'm here talking, speaking my mind, speaking the facts, because you have some people in our fan base are sellouts, get the press pass. They need to be asking certain questions to the manager. Why you not playing certain players? Why you not trying to adjust your style? But they're asking stupid questions. Oh, mate, hey, Luke Shaw looks very fit and all of that crap, right? Right? Luke Shaw looks fit. Are you taking the piss? Man, listen, they should. Yo, listen, I don't ever want to get a press pass. You know why, bro? I will ask them. I will ask them brutally honest questions. I will ask them brutally honest questions that have to escort me out of the place. Um, Harris, you're a legend. I love it when you're in the chat as well. Facts. Listen, we all know Amorim ain't the guy. United, massive club. Get rid of the bum by some youngster. Call it a project. United don't have time with Amorim. But facts, and that's the thing. This is Man United, bruv. Man United, bruv. Man United that have European pedigree in 2 competitions: Europa League and Champions League. 3-time Champions League winner. Dominated the Prem. What the fuck are we doing, bruv? Like, what the fuck are we doing as a club? Thank you, Mr. Josh J. You are the platform. Yeah, Josh J, big up yourself all the time, yeah? Wait. Yeah. The difference between Chelsea and United because they have an ambition owner. but the gym of the rats is just want to be sitting in bed with the Glazers. Facts. That's all he want to do.
Yeah, thank God we never got Jim the Rat. I'm gonna lie to you.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
could have had Ineos.
yeah.
We didn't.
Bro, listen, the fact that I think I caught up to all the comments. I think I caught up to all of the comments. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. The fact that when we say these things, bro, when I say these things, are you pointing out certain things? Are Alcavin pointing out certain things? Bro, we're told we're negative fans. Bro, I'm on a live stream of Alcavin, yeah? Somebody come in the chat and said, we're not local fans. You guys are international fans. You guys don't count. I'm like, bro, what? What are you talking about? Yo, let's make it say no international fans stop watching the Premier League. Do you know how much of a problem that would cause? Huh?
Yeah.
International fans. Our opinions don't count. Give me a fucking break, bro.
I think international fans are important, especially the times of days that they wake up to watch the games. It's
Exactly.
ridiculous. It's similar to what I do when I watch American sports, but yeah, man, a fan, regardless of where they're from or where they are in the world, like, not listen. This Old Trafford has what 80,000 seats
Yeah.
and millions of fans, so not everyone's going to be able to get a seat at the game. So people
Yo,
are going to
yo,
be
yo,
watching it
yo!
from
I know,
different
I know.
locations.
Somebody gave up their season ticket because they can't watch this Josh football. Yeah, I don't even think Angelotti will come here, Mark. But listen, hey, listen. I need a serial winner at my club. We had a serial winner. Was named Jose Mourinho. Nobody wanted to listen to what Jose was saying. Nobody wanted to listen to Jose. Nobody wanted to listen to Jose. Jose was right, people. He was right, but nobody wanted to listen. Luke Pipe eating the shot ain't even worth one flip flap. Yep, yep, yep. So, bro, it's like what I don't understand, guys. Yeah, when we fans see the BS, see the nonsense, see the PR, and we calling it out. We're calling it out, but we're get told that we're negative. But I feel just know there's going to be more pain to come. There's going to be more pain to come because I told you, man, our problem is not putting the ball in the back of the net. Yes, Cunha had chances to score, but did it go in the back of the net? No, no. Our attack better than last season? Yes, yes. But we still have that problem, not putting the ball in the back of the net, and that's an issue. That is an issue. But when I'm saying we need we need an engine in the midfield, we need the glue to distribute. I mean, when Paul scores in the midfield, he sees you in a position where you can score the goal, bruv. He's doing whatever it takes to send that ball to you. You're getting that ball. You are getting it. You feel me? Like, come on, what are we doing? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Take all the foreign players out of the Prem and see what happens. It will drop like a stone before you know it. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts. And
yeah,
talk about you have these little delusional fans, bro, that don't even know shit about ball, yeah? They don't know shit about ball, yeah? I'm talking about we're local fans. Our opinions matter more than you. International fans don't permit. Bro, listen, you have some international fans are die-hearted fans. You understand me? I work with die-hearted Chelsea fans. I work with die-hearted Liverpool fans. I work with die-hearted Arsenal fans. I work with die-hearted Barcelona fans. I'd work with die-hearted Real Madrid fans. And I want any one of you man go chat that shit in front of them. They will punch you man up, yeah? They will punch you man up. Talking about international fans on count. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Get out of here with that. International fans count, bruv. Sesko could be Holland 2.0, not impressed so far. Mbeumo was slacked by Mazzy, red flag appear.
Massive.
Massive, yeah, red flag out the Ferrari factory. But listen, it's better than what we had from last season. I'll give that. You feel me? I'll give that. But people, we need improvement. We need to improve. If we don't improve, I said I'll give this manager 10 games. That's what I said. Up, my lunchtime is up, guys. But I'm gonna finish up before I end the stream. I said this. I'm gonna give this manager 10 games. King, uno, dos. He has this much games left, and the next game we have is on a Wednesday, and I will be doing a watch along Wednesday, people. I'll be doing a watch along Wednesday, 3 p.m. New York time. That's 8 p.m. UK time, right? So I will be there, people, against Grimsby Town, and this manager need to bring us in a final. He needs to bring us in a final by hook or by crook. So man, them, I will be doing that watch along on Wednesday. So keep your notification bells on, locked, and before I end the stream, yeah, you got the same alarm sound as me. Yeah, bro, it reminds me that my lunch is up. Harlan scored goals. It was four. Cecil scored zero. Amram out. No more games. I respect your honesty, bro, and I respect your opinion. King, what you got? What you got coming up next, bro?
Monday, I'm going to be watching Newcastle Liverpool, so go watch along for that. Tuesday, our show.
Yes,
Wednesday, I'll be here for the Man United watch along just to hate.
yes.
Um, Thursday.
Man said just to hate the people. He's enjoying this. This Chelsea fan right here is enjoying this, people. He enjoying the pain. He enjoying the pain.
No, I'm joking. I'll be
Yeah.
here Wednesday, and
Thank
then
you, man.
Thursday as well, back on Rasta's channel, and then a few other things in between. But yeah, that's the main
Facts.
schedule.
Facts, Adam. Facts. You spot on about that, yeah? So people, later on I'll be on like 6 a.m. UK time or 6:30 UK time. I'll be on Alkavin's channel because we're doing the Red Army Rant podcast. And then Tuesday morning I'll be live, and then Tuesday evening I'll be on King Stream. You know what I mean? And after the Grimsby watch along, I'm doing a Burnley watch along as well. We better win those 2 games because I'm not cutting no slack from this. I'm not cutting no, giving this manager no slack. I will call him out. I will. Corrective criticism is for everybody, including myself. Grimsby, do the thing for us United fans. Yo, Michael. Yo, Mark. You know what? You know what, Mark? I'm gonna end the stream because if I sit here, bro, I'm not gonna go back to work because I know you gonna drop some crazy shit in the chat that gonna make us laugh. I wanna continue the stream. Big up yourself, Mark, all the time, bro. Big up yourself all the time, bro. I'm not gonna lie, yo, bro. Mark is hilarious, bro. Yo, King, Mark is fucking hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
man, he is, he is, he is, he is. But big him up,
Yeah.
big up Joshy J,
Big up Josh today. Big up
big up
Adam.
Adam,
Big up Michael Chelsea 98, man. Big
Chow,
up Chow View. Who else is in here? Soccer Junkie, big up. Um, yeah,
Abdul Talib.
Abdul
Okay,
Talib, big up yourself, yeah. Who else? Who else? Who else? I just want to make sure I get everybody. My boss, big up yourself, my boss.
oh, Yeti
Um,
was here for a second.
big up Yeti. Yeah,
Oh
big
yeah,
up
Drake,
Yeti.
Drake
Drake,
Silver,
Drake Silver,
Soccer Junkie.
Saku Junkie. Yeah, big up everybody else in the chat, man. Cause this wasn't really planned. I said do it because I needed a vent, I needed to talk, and yeah, we are here. And thanks for the likes, guys. Guys, we are so close to 970 75 subs. So if we could get to 900 and no, sorry, 970 subs, we're so close, guys. So if we could get there, that would be great. On our road to a thousand subs. All right, man. Them. So please, I'm asking, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And when the stream is done, don't hesitate to leave a comment. I will respond. Ineos out, Blazers out. Bosh. Later, man. Them. Yeah. Later. Yeah.